Hey guys, here's a quick boat tour of TARDIS. She's a Santa Cruz 33, designed in 1978 by Bill Lee. There's only 13 of these boats built. She's fast, she's light, and very fun to sail. So starting at the front of the boat, we have our V-berth storage area. So you just have life jackets, spinnaker, J4, head sail, anchor. Hopefully it'll be filled with brand new carbon fiber Genoas and head sails in the future. But right now we just have an old J4 and a spinnaker and some life jackets. Cool thing about this boat is it's got an enclosed head. So kind of walk up here, got your own sink for the bathroom. There's the head there. Emergency bilge pump is under here as well. Yeah, all the sinks and faucets are foot pumps. So I really like those. Makes it so if something breaks on them, probably pretty easy to fix. Okay, now we have kind of our main cabin area with two settees. Nice and spacious. Do have standing headroom, which is awesome. Yeah, kind of storage area behind these backrests. I have my sun hat and the life jacket, tiller extension, first aid, flares behind here. Yeah, the backrests move out and turn into lee boards, and these bunks are actually pretty spacious and big. Great place to sleep. So I'll show you what the double bunks look with the lee boards. Okay, so I turned the starboard side into kind of the offshore bunk mode with the lee board out over here. As you can see, it's a pretty spacious bunk. The cushions aren't too comfortable, but just bring a sleeping pad or something, put on top of there, and you're sitting pretty. So the backrests just kind of clip into the bulkheads here. So right there. So it's pretty strong support for a lee board. And then here's the other side. Okay, so looking back now, we have a galley on the starboard side, navigation station on the port side. The galley is pretty simple. Have a sink. We have a 3-burner stove with an oven and some storage behind them. And the sink has a saltwater foot pump and a freshwater foot pump. And right now I just have this kind of board over the stove. Gives us another place to put stuff down on. Always need somewhere to put something down on a boat. So something kind of simple and cool with our sink here is if you put your finger over the faucet and pump, take our little squirt gun here, you have something you can kind of wash dishes with and get a little bit more pressure, water pressure with. Okay, so looking at the nav station now, got a nice seat over here. Just barely enough space to get some headroom. Got our electronics there, like I said, all pretty simple stuff. Handheld VHF, stationary VHF, and a nice radio. Fuel tank gauge. Our ice box is here. So no refrigeration, just put some ice in there. Storage for your nav station. We are in the midst of putting our autopilot in, so we have most of the autopilot parts that we need to install still in here. Race course sheet. We just started doing Wednesday night races, so we got that in here as well. The engine compartment is here. We have a 2-cylinder Yanmar. So now for my favorite part of the boat, that's going to be the aft cabin here. It's basically, I think, like a king-size bed. You could lay out totally fine. As you can see here, nice view of the full front of the boat there. It's my favorite spot right here. Okay, now moving into the sailing part of this boat. Here's the cockpit. Traveler running right down the middle. The main sheets here. It's got a fine tune and a regular tune. So the boat's got 4 winches and the 2 kind of nice big self-tailing winches, which we use for the spinnaker sheets and the jib sheets. Big winches, they work great. On to our not so nice winches. Our cabin top winches here are not self-tailing, so we use these for our halyards and reefing lines. All the running rigging is ran center line here. So we do have these little redirect shivs, I call them, where you can take like our main halyard here if you need to, run it around there, that bend there, and then take it to our winch. The other nice thing about this cockpit is the cup holders that actually perfectly fit the beer can. So on to the rig now. We do have an adjustable backstay, which turns out to be, I think, a 24-to-1 purchase. So you can really crank down on this thing when it gets windy. The interesting about this boat is it's on a tabernacle. So the other Santa Cruz 33s were keel stepped, so they went through the deck. This one is not. It's got a compression post and is on a tabernacle. So you're able to basically drop it using what you got on the boat. Okay, moving forward now, something that's pretty cool is we have our jib bag here. So we got our J3 in there. Our friend Austin, who started a canvas company called Rocky Coast Canvas, made us this. And it's so we don't have to take the jib on and off the deck every time we sail. We go out a lot. So basically we just drop the jib, flake it on the deck, and then this bag zips up. And then we put our spinnaker halyards to it to hoist it off the deck. That way if it rains or anything, rain can just go through and the bottom is mesh. See how zippers up here? So just unzip this thing, right? Goes all the way back. Connect the jib halyard to the sail, which is right there, and hoist. And the bag stays on the deck the whole time.